I think newspapering is the greatest form of public service. It's an honor and a responsibility, and we take it very seriously. Projects like the Everglades, to us, are a form of public service. Our population is going to double in the next 25 years. We need water. So we need to save the Everglades.
All my life I dreamed of covering the Olympics, and I caught Carl Lewis winning his 9th gold medal. You capture the key moment, that one moment in time, that historical moment that's really relevant. It's sort of etched in time, and you have it on film.
The world came to our doorstep wanting to know all about the Branch Davidians, and every step of the way during the 51-day siege, people had bullets going right over their heads. Suddenly, the entire world was depending on our small newspaper, but always during that time, our local readers were uppermost in our minds.
And I think a newspaper at its best shapes the community and shapes the people and will add value to our democracy.
If there's one thing that makes Cox newspapers unique, it's the personal connection we all feel to our community and to each other. We have an enduring responsibility to our readers, our advertisers, our communities, and our fellow employees. And it began with an entrepreneurial leader and one newspaper, the Dayton Daily News. When James M. Cox bought the paper in 1898, he proclaimed it to be the people's paper and insisted that his newspapers exert an influence of good in their respective fields. That legacy lives on today through the many daily and weekly papers that make up the Cox newspaper family. Today, Cox newspapers serve millions of readers and communities across the country. We've expanded our services to deliver news and information online. From hard-hitting news to entertainment to classifieds, we're providing vital information to our readers in the paper and online anytime. It's that responsibility, that desire to make a difference, that drives the people of Cox newspapers.
My job at the AJC is to come up with an editorial cartoon to make a point using humor. I sit down every day and I look at a blank sheet of paper, I come up with the idea, and then I draw it out. All I'm really trying to do is get people to think.
Everybody at the newspaper counts. Everybody has a little input into the newspaper, and it takes hundreds of people, and they've all got to come together to get the paper out in a timely and professional manner. I enjoy my job a lot. No 2 days are alike. After 21 years, I still learn something every day.
Print media has many attributes. The number one attribute is our reach. People know as a proven fact that it works. The way advertising fits into the whole newspaper is, I think, we're the backbone. We're actually out face to face with the client. We've got to display that we care.
Across the country, from Texas to Florida, in large cities and small towns, our newspapers strive to reflect the character of each community.
Governor Cox believed that each paper should have its own personality, and I think we are all continuing in his legacy. We're allowed to serve our readers the best way.
I think newspapers are extremely valuable. We stand up for the First Amendment like nobody else does. We stand up for the small guy a lot of times. It's such a noble profession, and I truly believe that.
There's a real public service aspect, I think, to newspapering. We make a difference in people's lives. We challenge them to think. We challenge them to be better.
Cox Newspapers, the people's paper.